Hello everyone, I am the game and welcome back to the Fast Lane. Here we are finally at the third and final part of this wonderful trilogy. It only took us up to about 2.5 years to actually get it out, but it was well worth it in the end. And so on this day we had decided to do something a little bit different. We decided that we'd already done a few car challenges and such. You got to think, we hadn't only recorded 3 challenges at this point, we'd actually recorded up to about 7. But only these 3 actually got out. The others were removed through circumstances such as corrupted drives or people falling out and stuff like that. So only these 3 actually made it. However, on this day we decided to do something a little different than we had done before. We decided that we would travel from one point on the map to the other with 3 boats. And so we were told to get 3 boats of our choosing and meet here, right at the edge of the Alamo Sea.
What's everyone got planned for tomorrow?
I gotta nip to Morrison's, gotta get some fags, and I gotta get a few bits for the house.
Will, what about you?
I'm not sure. Okay, I can see a white boat going. I'm assuming that's not Rhian because I can see the black one coming. Okay.
What's up?
She's instantly run aground.
Can you? Yeah.
I think that's going to be the consistent theme for this episode. Oh, good God.
What?
Somebody's drunk.
I'm not drunk. I'm just not very good at reversing boats.
Which makes it very... Oh, God.
I've got a boat appropriate outfit.
I know what boat. I know what boat.
Have you?
Okay.
Never mind. Well, you know what? For once, you've actually not made a bad choice.
I'm pretty decent with the dinghy, except for reversing.
Yes.
She's chose a dinghy.
She's chose a dinghy. Yes. It's got radio equipment, I suppose. It's got 2 radio equipment. And it's got a big spot search headlight, so if we're still going when it's night time, this will actually be quite nice. Honestly, it's far from the worst choice you've ever made on one of these challenges.
Okay, I'll be there in about
What
2 or
about
3
my truck?
minutes.
What do you mean, your truck?
When we did the truck challenge.
That'll be a right mess.
Ah!
None on my trailer though.
I'm the one who made it. You didn't.
Delivery for the camp. Oh shit. Also the gates to. Oh god.
I didn't do it.
I've lost the. I tried to get it through and it just undocked and exploded again.
I didn't do it.
Oh no!
Well,
No! No! No!
I didn't even take part in that challenge.
No,
It was
this was Christmas, and I think you were away. You hadn't left in the middle of the challenge to give birth to your son yet.
Guys, I'm gonna have to go, alright?
Okay.
I'll explain when I get back, alright?
Alright, no problem.
See you when I'm back. I'm making an
Why
entrance.
is there a dead body there?
There were 2 people fishing, so I disposed of them. And so it was at this point that Rhian decided to indulge in the classic pastime of roasting my vehicle.
And what's that bit there? Is that like a little underdeck thing?
Hey,
Is that a little underdeck thing?
I believe so. I think it's like a
Shaggy
little...
place.
No, it's probably a bed.
Yeah, shagging place.
I have luxury you do not possess. Look, you can actually get to the engines. The engines are hidden. Rather than having two bulky things out the back.
Yes, but sometimes I like utility, and plus mine's black.
So's this. It's black and red wood.
Yes, but I like black. How many of my vehicles are black?
This one looks exquisite. That one looks like it's a wannabe James Bond thing.
And I even got the weapon.
Hello, people.
That is definitely not...
That's the closest we can get in this game.
Okay.
They're not saying a thing.
Oh, we better slow down. That has
Brake,
got some
brake.
strong reverse thrust. I'll compliment that. That is actually some very strong reverse thrust. It appears that Rob has also gone for the nowhere to get some shelter approach. At least you've got a proper Titanic scene, babe.
Jack, I'm flying, Jack!
Yeah, and your boat reminds me of like a pumpkin being like sucked up and everything else.
Piss off, mine's utilitarian, it's Bondish.
Hers is themed of utility, mine is themed of luxury, yours is themed of I found this in my granddad's garage.
And look at the way we're all dressed.
Hey, I found this boat when Lee died on The Walking Dead.
True, that's all they were after.
Yes, that's all they were after, was a fucking boat.
I do not get the reference.
I'm gonna go on my boat and be a redneck. Where's my bill?
Are we ready to hear our challenge then?
Yes!
Well, basically, we've got to go from here to the sea cave. And a little bit directly below Humane Labs, there's a bit of the water on the coastline which looks like someone raising their fist up. Kind of
It
level
doesn't
with
look
the...
like that to me, but
I know,
yeah, I know what...
I was trying to be child-friendly.
I'm looking at one that looks like a duck.
Oh yes, the one that looks like a duck or an air horn looking up. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the cave. Never mind the dicks, that's the cave.
Okay.
That's the
But
cave.
if I set my waypoint for that,
Yes, that's a waypoint, but there's a problem. That's
we've got to get through.
That's 2 miles away, but to the boats, this will actually be the longest challenge we've ever done because I calculated it on my map behind me on the wall. And to the boats, this is going to be a 14-mile trip.
We'd have to go round.
Yeah. First, we've got to get out of the Alamo, which I'll let you two decide whether we take the canyon or the Zancudo swamp route. And then once we've done that, we've got to go down south, around the city, and back up the eastern side of the map.
I want to take the bottom one.
The Zancudo swamps.
Yeah.
You in agreement on that one, Rob?
What's more
Military
likely of
base.
not getting us caught in riptides?
They both have riptides, but the canyon one, which is the one above the military base, has just sharp drop waterfalls, but it's very short. But the one below has less sharp drop waterfalls, but it's longer because it levels out into the swamps, which are shallow. So we may risk beaching ourselves, but that's what pulse guns are for, I suppose.
And that's where I have the advantage.
Indeed, because your boat is actually it's not very low down under the water, is it, the dinghy? It's made for that sort of route.
Let's go for the swamp.
Alright then,
Please like and subscribe to I Am the Game.
she said it. Like I said on one of the other challenges, I think, I don't even have to try. Right, I'm going to record with the in-game recorder to change the camera angle as we shoot away from here. We ready to all drive her forwards in tandem?
Yes.
3, 2, 1... away. That was also a bit of a test of about as close to a drag race as we're going to get with these boats. Holy shit, that dinghy is actually very fast.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Right, I suggest we stop by Stab City to kind of regroup because Rob is falling miles behind us, Rhian.
I'm Captain Slow for a reason.
If I'm honest, Rob's came completely on the sand to the point where the props were almost out of the water and still came back in. So his can avoid beaching very fine. Rhian, you chose the dinghy which is made for rough waters and rough terrain and that.
Yeah.
I think for the first time in all these challenges, I may have actually chosen the worst vehicle. Which is daft because it's actually the most expensive of the three here.
What's the cheapest? I think mine's the cheapest.
Yours is, yeah. Right, if we stop at the opening of the river by Stab City, I'll quickly look at the site and we'll see how much each of us paid for a boat.
I know I paid 18 grand. I had it on offer.
Right, if I wait here, where this... Oh, God! That's a bit disconcerting that there is smoke coming off both of our engines. I hope they are exhaust fumes and not damage.
If they are damaged, then that's why I say slow and steady wins the race on this one.
I think it's exhaust fumes.
I think it is, because yours is coming out the backs of your props and mine is actually coming out of two round things on the back, which I'm going to presume might be exhausts. Right then.
I wasn't that far away from you two.
No, I suppose not. But we're definitely not going to want to
for mine.
race. Right then. We're definitely not going to want to race down here. Right. Dock tees. So. Oh dear. Right. Anyway. So Rob got it for $17,612 because it's on discount, but its normal price is $25,100. Rhian got it for the full price of $116,000, but usually it's $166,000, and mine was $220. And that's on discount. Its full price is $320. $325,000.
Basically, well, mine's a boat. Rhian's is a boat. Yours is a penis extension.
Pretty much.
Yours is a boat. Rhian's is a tactical boat. Mine is
a penis extension.
Mine is the Lamborghini of the water. Whereas if you use it as a statement to say I've got lots of money, and then you realise it's actually a shitbox.
Will's got a place where there's a bed underneath. Can you say that?
That is very true. All this extra luxury is a bed underneath the front nose, which I can't actually get into, but still.
You're basically paying an extra 190 grand for a bed.
You're paying 190 grand so that you never have to use a hotel. At least I didn't go for the Toro.
Those things you can do in there.
I was going to actually think of going for the Toro because there's one on the back of my yacht, but then I realised it cost $1.7 million.
No, we're saving.
Yes, we're saving because at the time of this recording, the Cayo Perico heist is coming soon. I was also going to consider the Jetmax, but I don't know. This one, I just like the appearance of wood. Anyway.
We won't comment on that.
Indeed. Who wants to brave the currents of the river ahead first? Okay.
That's both of us. If Rhian's ahead, wherever she messes up on, I can literally compensate.
I'm staying behind you. I'm actually using Rob to stay in pace. 1. The button that's usually the handbrake on cars is... Oh god, I'm being knocked about. The button that's usually a handbrake on cars is actually the steering overcharge on these. I was just being knocked about like I was a...
Excuse me!
Oh good god.
I just got pushed.
I can see that.
This is a race, bitch.
I don't think so. Yeah, someone... You need to use a pulse gun.
I'm gonna make it all the way through.
Oh god. I've just become beached on a rock under this riptide.
Do you want me to come back and help you two out?
Rhian, I'm gonna need a pulse gun on the back.
Can I wade across
Hang
this
on.
water? No!
I know, I've just wiggled my way out. The current just pushed me out a bit. Oh god, out of the way. I haven't got the engines running, this is just the current carrying me. This boat is so heavy. The thing is, I don't know anything about boats, so I got this because I thought it looked nice.
And there's me just going along nicely.
This is your fault, Rob.
The cheapest boat in this challenge, and it's just going along nicely.
I'm not giving up on this boat yet, I'm not selling it out.
Come back! Ha!
Rhian's back on board. I'm actually taking this very slowly because I didn't realise until now quite how low into the water this boat goes. I think I'm actually like 2 feet under the water.
I am so far ahead of you two.
I noticed.
Yeah, that's because you crashed into me.
Yeah, that's what Top Gear does. We crash into each other. Oh, you two are gonna love this bit down here. There's literally like a lava. I would say it's not.
I forgot about the riptide down there.
It's the length of your boat wheel.
Oh, good
From like
God.
side to side.
What, a really thin bit?
Yes, there's
Oh,
2 thin bits.
Dear.
Well, I say this, it's 2 thinnish bits. If it's cars, you're fine. If it's boats, you're screwed.
Rhian, stay behind me on this one so that if I get stuck, you can pulse gun me through it.
Do you want me to wait for you two at the bridge?
When yes, at the Zancudo Bridge. Oh dear, I can see that up ahead. I keep knocking boulders under the sea and it's actually very concerning. Well, it's just a river, we're not even in the sea yet.
That's where I'm in my element.
You're in your element here. This thing's built for the city and Rob's is just... Well, it's probably been so many places and had so many cousins shagged on it, it could go anywhere.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Oh, I don't want to even look at the state of the underside of my hull right now.
Who have I got coming in? I've got both of you coming in, and yeah, the underside of your hull is shit.
Right. Now we have another obstruction. These are the swamps. Now, we've already been struggling with boulders down there, or
No.
have.
You two, Rhian was fine.
Rhian was because you rear-ended her. But the problem is... Rob, the back of your... the back of your boat looks... Rhian with us. I think I've just seen why Rob is so much slower than us, Rhian. Your boat has got twin props. I believe mine is actually jet or turbine underneath. Rob has got a single prop. A single little turbine or whatever.
But it's still working fine. It literally got me through that, no problem.
Anyway, night is coming in. And the swamps up ahead are very shallow. I mean, look at them on the map. I've already been struggling with rocks back there. This is shallower than that. I'm not sure whether to take it slowly so that I can back away from obstacles or rush over it in the hopes that I can, dodge and jump over obstacles.
I think whatever happens, whoever gets stuck, we do the honourable thing and drive off. And lead them to
Especially
it.
if it's you.
Good to know if someone hasn't lost their Top Gear spirit.
He's going for power, he's powering it.
Oh god! I touched the bottom there. Oh, more bottom. I can see the bridge, it's almost over. This is actually bloody terrifying.
This is fine.
Lucky you. Oh god!
Just avoid
Come on! No!
Has he beached himself?
Properly, I'm on a bloody island.
You see? Slow and steady wins the race. Whoa! Shall we help him, Rhian? Shall we do the honourable thing?
I'm waiting for him.
Is it in the sea? Yes, it's back.
Yeah.
Oh, don't. It's already been... It's been completely malformed at the back end. Oh, my poor speeder. I might even respawn it when we get to the city, because it's just so battered right now. Well, we made it out to the rivers with no casualties just yet, although my boat is banana status, Rob's boat is status, and Rhian's boat is fine. Right, this is where I'm gonna pull into the shore a minute, because I need to go for some feces depositing. Be back in just a moment.
I was sucking a sweet, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And you know that you get a juice off the sweet, don't you, when you're sucking it? It went down in the wrong hole. And I started choking. Let's hope he doesn't get...
I was meant to zap him onto the shore, but I couldn't do it, so I accidentally killed him.
You're just mean, Rob.
I was meant to zap him onto the shore. I was gonna like leave him there for a little bit and then just leave. Who the hell's shooting at me?
I must defend him when he's MIA.
I must admit, I think my boat turns quicker than yours.
That's because I don't use the R1.
No, nor do I.
Not
What
now,
the-
Brucey.
For some reason I decided to jump off my boat. That's what I thought, Ron.
Thank you for paying me 60 grand.
Do you want to lift back to shore?
I'm on the shore.
Now where do we leave Will? I forgot where we left him now.
He's right next to me.
Is his boat still there? Now what's going to happen now? We know we have to go and get new boats again.
Well, it's only fair.
Yeah, Will's going to kill us.
I was defending his honour.
Shall we quickly go and get new boats and then come back here?
I have to get rid of the police first.
I'll try and get in a helicopter and we'll get here quickly.
I'll call Lester.
I've got a fogger coming, so bear with.
Okay.
Rob did it. Rob killed you.
Is someone going to tell me what happened, or am I going to watch the tape back?
I'm gonna tell you what. No, let me tell you. Let me tell you first.
You tell me as I go back to my boat, which appears to have drifted half a mile up the shoreline.
Rob post-gunned you and killed you.
I tried to post-gun you and send you and try and like beach you again. That's what I was trying to do.
So, because he killed you, I tried to defend your honour.
Right.
And kill him, so he blew me up. So I blew him up.
So, I'm the only one who has a boat right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
And my boat is banana status.
Yes.
Jesus.
I was defending your honour.
Okay then. Well, thank you for defending my honour. Get out of the helicopter. You better hop in my boat.
Okay.
I'll be taking this helicopter to go and get myself a new boat.
It's on fire. Get down here.
Ah, it's fine. We'll make it.
I was just sitting there in the ocean when he decided to do that to you.
I tried to beat your boat.
So I thought that wasn't fair, so I started to take care of him, shooting him and that, and then he rocket launched me.
Lovely.
So I thought, right. I was shooting him and then I timed a shot where he was coming into it. Shall I call my Pegasus now?
Yeah, see where it spawns in.
Just up a bit.
Oh yeah, I see it spawned in right there.
Which means my one should be as well.
Well, where has it gone? There's 2 Jetmaxes here. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Because I can actually hear the engine making hissing sounds. Rob's about to go for a drink in that chopper.
Are you serious right now?
My nanny left me a boat.
You got this one, have you?
Yes.
You got to use the same boat, Rob.
I don't want to.
You got to. We got to. In the challenge, we got to be consistent. 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 In the challenge, we got to be consistent.
So I'm just thinking, since we're this close to the city, I mean, one of us looks sort of the part, but Rob, you and me don't really look the part of people who are on a boating holiday, I guess you could call it. The sea is the one place where social distancing does not apply, so this is where we've gone for our holiday.
COVID-19 does not affect the sea.
Fuck social distances, fuck COVID-19.
Indeed. So, shall we, when we get towards Del Perro, shall we go through that underwater bit, stop off in the canals, and go to the discount clothes store that's quite nearby?
Does that mean I get to see you in a bikini?
Maybe.
Hey.
Oh my god. Rob's one is actually fast as shit. Oh no.
He was just not happy being Captain Slow.
God.
I saw that spawn in.
Rob knocked me into a boat that was spawning in, and then I went under the pier. My nose is dented in again already.
For once we've left Rhian behind.
Yeah, we actually have. Our boats are all actually relatively similar speeds now.
I'm quite happy. You know I love being out in the open ocean.
Yeah, I love being at the sea, but usually under it in a submarine.
My favourite is a jet ski, we all know this.
Yeah.
One of the first things I actually purchased, I'm pretty good at them.
But I also say when we actually get back to our boats after like getting new outfits, we then, you know, there's a loop in there. I think there's a circuit round the Is there a circuit?
Are you talking about the smaller LS River that goes near Grove Street?
Yeah.
You want to cut through that?
We do a circuit, and obviously we time how fast our boats actually are.
That sounds like a good idea. Right,
But
here's
doesn't
the
that get really, really shallow at some point for you guys?
possibly. Right, here's the import. We'll use this to cut through to the canals. Or I will. Because this is actually not too shallow. I mean, it's deep enough that I've taken the Toro through here, so I'm sure our boats are fine.
When you're used to driving a small vehicle like a jet ski around these things, it gets so hard to judge something bigger, doesn't it?
Yeah. Especially on some tight turns like these.
Shit.
It's called slowing down.
Slowing
I
down
did
and
slow
using
down.
the steering overcharge.
How the hell do you use? Oh, Dan, I know how to fix it.
R1, usually it's a handbrake, but in these it's an overcharge.
What we closing up here?
We're stopping here to pop up to the left there and go to the clothing store to look more appropriate for the water.
Well, I
I
do look
will wait
appropriate. I've got
You
a dagger.
are- You're not in the
I will
cousin
guard
shagger
the
boat
boats.
anymore. Yes, Rhian is going to guard the boat so that she's surprised by the attire we return in.
No, I don't care about Rob's attire.
Of course not.
When it comes to men's attire, yeah, you can keep that.
There, I won. Yeah.
Not our usual kind of race, but roger that. No,
Not a fan of the shoes, love the shorts and the top and the hat.
the shoes were just because it's sandals.
I hate when it filters that, I hate it. I go to zoom in and it gives me that filter.
You just took a picture straight up of the chest, didn't you?
Almost done.
Say,
One
I
second,
appreciate the
1 second.
female form.
I'd never have guessed.
Believe it or not, apart from the flip flops, this is what I actually wear on the beach if I had to do it.
I'd wear shorts like this.
I say we do a loop of the area we're actually in.
We are not
And then
racing in this bit. No, I have a
Well,
I have a different place to do our loop.
My
But
favourite
before we
song's
do that,
playing.
I would suggest using the opportunity of this harbour with multiple spaces to repair all of our boats again.
Seriously, Rob?
I would suggest using this opportunity to repair our boats again. And see what colours we come out with this time.
Okay.
No, my boat's fine.
You've got smashed windows.
Nah, that's fine.
Because realism, my hat is staying on under the water. Oh,
Well,
we've got orange this time. I preferred it when it was black and wood, but orange is nice.
Is my boat there, Will?
But over where I am, yes,
Yeah.
there is a bright yellow and black Jetmax. Gonna designate call sign Bumblebee.
Where the hell are we going now?
I'm just thinking. It's a very long way to go all the way around the airport. So if we take it very slowly, we can go through the Grove Street River, and because that will come out right where I'm going to do our circuit. Alright?
Where's we at?
So I would definitely suggest not racing on this bit. Even I'm going to slow down. Because this gets... I will not help you if you beach.
Power!
Oh, I fell to bottom.
No, if he beaches, I'm leaving him.
You've got 2 jet skis in front of you.
There are 2 helicopters in the air right behind us. That is very disconcerting. I keep touching garbage that's on the bottom of this river.
Not touching nothing.
We're passing the hoods right now. There are probably loads of weed baggies and used condoms all over this river.
And bodies.
I wouldn't say bodies, it's too shallow for that.
They would chuck that in the ocean.
Yeah. I can just now hear a constant scraping as the very bottom of my boat is on the floor.
I didn't even scrape.
I
If
could
did,
just
didn't do
hear
it.
it constantly.
First place was to me.
Right then. So, level with the end of this thing to my left, right here, is where we will start on each timed lap. Now, if you look on the map, that thing is part of the man-made part of the dock.
Yeah.
Which, if you look, it goes south. You can go around. We actually pass by where Rhian's nightclub is, and then you can
Yeah.
come up the middle of the docks. That's where there's 3 bridges going over it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we
Yeah.
come back up past where we did. So, I'll do me lap first. Right, I'll time that. If you both watch the map, you'll see the exact course I take. And then we'll see. Alright?
Yeah.
Alright, just get me.
For some reason my boat's going out into sea.
I know, it's the tidal drift. Don't worry about it.
3, 2, go!
the slowest star in human history, and he's now approaching
Oh!
A of the course, and he's just decided to sneeze all over himself. good thing he wasn't ejaculating everywhere.
COVID for
I
days, mate.
apologise for my commentary partner. He's so obsessed with ejaculation.
Oh god, there are some strong waves out here about this
And
dog.
now he is going that way. He must have bumped into my ex-girlfriend because he's bumping into some waves. It's like when she jumped in the swimming pool and the water thought, fuck this, I'm going out.
That's some Norbit action.
And now this has to be the slowest race ever.
God, the
heading
whole
up
back
to
of
my
my boat
nightclub.
just got submerged in water after going over one of these waves.
That's the more of a wash than the celebrities, and I'm a celebrity, get me out of here, I haven't in a while.
Right. Passing the nightclub, now I've got a hard 90 degrees left to turn.
And now
Ready, and go.
he's messed. I
Oh,
wanna say he's messed
good
it.
god.
He messed it up.
No, I didn't quite. I was just thinking, good thing we changed into swimwear before this, because otherwise the clothes would be like wet towels.
And now he's going up the straights.
Oh, that's a barge. That's another barge. There's a lot of
unlike-
obstructions in this narrow bit.
Unlike my co-commentator who does not like straight things, she likes bendy things.
Everything's straight until it's wet.
Let's not go there.
We're gonna get a
Alright.
We're gonna get a PG-13 rating on this.
That is a very low bridge. If you go under this last bridge while you're going over a wave, you're gonna nose smack the bottom of it. I almost did. I think if GTA was that realistic, I would have just lost one of the railings from the nose of the boat.
I'm just
now
thinking about
he's-
my dinghy that's got that sticky uppy bit.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have a little trouble. And I'm coming around.
He's coming round the corner and cross the line.
Crossing the line.
Don't reveal the times until we're all done.
Let me.
I really drifted all the way here.
3, 2, 1, go.
A pretty decent start there.
Yeah, so a better takeoff speed than this one has, that I will admit.
Now she's going round the bend and she's keeping close to the wall, I take it.
It seems
That's what it
to
looks
be.
like anyway.
That's the strategy I tried to use to go evade heavy waves. Turns out it doesn't work. It's a man-made structure. The waves are strong everywhere.
I love waves.
Lovely. I can see that by the way your course is going all over the place.
I'm not even going to marry that with a response, Rhian. I've got to be polite because we are doing a video.
That's rated for those who are 16 and above.
The waves looking out here looking like the Pacific Ocean. Not the Pacific Ocean, that's a very different thing. Not sure which ocean it is, but it's very
She
specific.
seems to have
Yes, I
slowed
think
down. She's actually slowed down. by the
That's
looks of it.
because of the waves that are about. I mean, you wait until you do your run. It makes the waves here look like chicken shit. Alright, now she's coming with a hard 90.
She's coming to the hard 90 degree, and what? I bet you anything she's going to mess the hard 90 up.
No, she's not going to do a hard 90. She's going to chicken out and gradually turn it, still hugging the thing. Problem is, there's loads of barges around there which are not on the map, which is why I almost got took out by them. But especially when you get to the narrow point under the first 3 bridges. Then bridge 4 is relatively low, and bridge 5 is just stupidly low.
And now she's going past.
Yep, that's the first barge. And she just passed the second barge. Seems to be without a hitch there. You can see a bit of the S shape she was doing.
I'm literally monitoring her, what she's doing on the map.
Yep, going under that bridge. And she's just hit something. She's hit something.
She's out of the race.
No, not quite, but she's definitely hit something. Now she's going to the second bridge. I imagine what happened there was she got the radio equipment on the top of her boat. Seems to have made it under the 5th bridge without a problem.
I was like, whenever she's concentrating, she stays silent.
Completely silent.
Like, completely and utterly silent.
And across the line.
Oh, almost hit me.
You really did hit that bridge quite badly there. You almost completely spun out your boat, didn't you?
The wave took me up.
Yeah, it took you up and caught your radio equipment on it.
I didn't have no control then.
When
did
you
I?
first started, you had an extra radio equipment above the driver's thing. I know the boat sometimes spawns without that, but I'm just gonna, just for my own personal satisfaction, I'm gonna pretend that got knocked off by the bridge. 1, go.
And he's off with his yellow bumblebee.
Yeah, Bumblebee is off in the race.
Power.
God damn. Yeah, now he's experiencing the massive waves, and he paused to look at the map for a second.
Extend the map. Extend the map.
Yeah,
Don't
just double tap the down arrow so he extends it. This is seaman tips right here. Actually, that sounds very dirty.
I'm being
does.
covered in white stuff from the waves.
I'm not even going to
Even I
merit that with
know
a
that.
response.
Even I know to extend the map.
Yes. Here comes the hard 90 to the left. There it is.
He's coming up on the barges. The bumblebee will
indeed.
make it through the barges.
They do quite jump out at you, don't they? Because of the
Yeah.
waves, you don't see them until you're right up close. Now
Wrong
comes the
bridge.
second hard left as he goes under bridge 4. This is the one that Rhian decided to hit.
Not decided. The wave.
Okay, he's gone for the upper arch instead of the lower one. Is bridge number 5, the one that I almost hit, under without a hitch. And now he's on the big sprinting home straight, and my god, I've gone miles ahead.
You ain't the only one who's drifting.
And across the line.
Let's do it from who went first to who went last.
Alright, just do it in the order they happen then. Right. My time was 2 minutes at 10.13 seconds.
Well, I get the
Rhian's,
feeling that 13 seconds is going to be important.
0.13. Anyway, Rhian's was 2 minutes 35.7 seconds.
Fuck Rhian, what were you doing? Drive dog?
That was because she hit the bridge. If she hadn't, she'd probably be at about 2 minutes 20, but still, miles. And Rob's 2 minutes 8.96. Oh god, and it's just knocked me out of the bloody session, hasn't it? Yeah, I think my internet just completely ate a fat bowl of shit. Right as I was about to reveal Rob's time, I believe.
Yeah.
Right, did you hear mine and Rhian's time?
Yeah.
Yes, Rob. So I did it in 2 minutes 10.13. Rhian did it 2 minutes 35.07. So Rob has to beat 2 minutes 10.13. Rob, you did it. 2 minutes 8.96.
Yes.
So the jetbacks was actually faster. Now I've got to appear online so one of you can invite me back to the bloody session. I just realised I'm going to have to go through that bloody Grove Street River again.
How much are bloody yachts anyway?
What, the big yachts?
Yeah.
Like 8 million.
$4.2.
4.362591.
Discount.
So I won that race. I won the race that Matthew was given birth one day.
Well, that race is up for debate because it completely went to shit. That was done when Matthew was born.
Well, in all fairness, when Matthew was born, it was literally like I even told you to that once he's actually, I was sending a message out to everyone, and it was done.
We had the bloody code word, didn't we?
I think it was red alert. That was the code
Code
word.
red or something like that, yeah.
What, red alert? Yeah, it was red alert, so I just confirmed it.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to the toilet, like, while we were modifying the cars to do the long off-road challenge to get to Chumash from the quarry. I'd done my modifications, I was then on the toilet, and then I came back and Rhian just said he's gone. So I didn't actually hear it. And also I didn't get to hear it on
the
the
code
channels.
word was the code word was from when I messaged everyone on PS4, the PS4 chat.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't hear anything. He just sort of
Oh.
disappeared. So I didn't even know what happened. So then me and Rhian ended up doing that challenge on our own.
Ooh.
Which was interesting. That's probably the upload of this series that Rob is waiting the most for, so he could actually see what happened while he was helping his missus squeeze out a baby.
How many times did I end up in a drink?
I ended up in the drink twice, you ended up in it 3 times. We
That
spent
was
about
one
an
of our
hour.
hardest.
Yeah, we spent an hour trying to get through the desert alone, because you remember the challenge was to cross from the quarry to Chumash without touching any roads that were marked on the map, even the dirt ones that were marked on the map.
Can you edit? Are you recording?
Yes,
Can you edit out what I'm about to say?
perfectly fine.
I
Mm.
I said I cross. I touched the road.
I think with how long it took us to do that, that was nuts. I mean, we knew that once we got to the edge of the Alamo, we could just follow the river, so that was fine. But it was just getting across the desert to the Alamo Sea took a whole bloody hour. Never mind the fact that my Mini that I was driving had barely any run-up speed to do the jumps.
And the one stretch we were at, we were just at it for so long.
Let's continue through the docks. And it looks like you two just had a collision, from what I can see
It
on the
was a
map.
good one.
I'm not sure where Rob's going.
I don't know. I took a flight over him.
He's in the fastest boat with a lot of us, and he's still behind.
I know. And that's usually my nickname. I played this game, you know, I've talked about it before. Scarface. And at one point of the game we had to do some smuggling. Drug smuggling, keys of cocaine.
Yes.
And there was a lot of barges I had to drive through to get back to the... I think it's probably accurate of Miami docks, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I had to go through all these barges and everything while the police were chasing me. Oh, and you know what? I did love that boat had a machine gun on. Well, like, there was 2 on the front, you know, 1 on each side of the front. I wish we had one of them.
Well, Cayo Perico looks to be adding a dinghy with a 50 caliber machine gun on the nose.
I'm so gonna buy that.
All I know, when looking at that, I should be like, I'll be the pilot. I don't care. I will literally just stay behind if I have to.
I'll be a gunner. We all know I'm a gunner.
Chew, I
And
can
under-
vouch for that.
Yeah, and under pressure, when needs be, I can be a backup sniper with someone else.
Yes.
Because I'm not gonna lie, ever since I've got the Spitfire, I've just been blowing people up.
You know, I wasn't expecting it from this challenge. It was just meant to be something just different that not a lot of people think of. But actually, doing a challenge with boats on here has actually been very fun.
Fun, yeah.
It's like, you don't normally think of it, and like the cars, when we do challenges with cars, yeah, we get some pretty funny moments doing the, you know, the race course over the, race course in the construction site, or driving trucks up Mount Chiliad, almost, or something like that. My truck going off the edge of the bloody altruist camp. They're funny, but the boat one, this is just fun. It's just, there hasn't been anything majorly chaotic happen, but it's just been relaxing and fun to do.
But I'm going to disagree with myself there. Because you see, I don't think just this one was fun. Because truth be told, they all were.
You got it. And you jackknifed.
I jacked.
Oh no,
No, we
no, no, no!
Ah!
God. Oh God!
What did I miss?
Like getting your big car through. Oh dear. Been putting my throttle to half. Oh, for fuck's sake! Actually, this part of the river is not shallow enough.
I've just noticed this boat is massively faster than those two when it comes to scooping over the waves.
But I get more air.
You haven't seen some of the times when literally everything, including the props, have left the water.
Well, I'm literally just gone up in the air. I'm literally just jumping.
I think it's funny when I see the things spinning at the bottom in the air.
Yeah. Oh, that's you behind me, Rob. I thought it was Rhian. So Rhian's at the back.
No, he hit me again.
I did not hit you.
Didn't I watch a mod? Wasn't there a few mods in his cage with him?
There was one where they turned it into the Bat Cave. But, well, there we go. We have...
We made it.
Yeah, that was a very fun thing, and also officially the longest journey we've ever done. That was a journey of 14 miles.
Not as hard as our desert one.
No, the desert one was just excessive, and that was only 3 miles that we had to do on
And
the
you
desert
promised
one.
me we'd never ever do one like that again.
Did I?
Yeah.
I may or may not remember that. But anyway,
So what is the best boat out of the three?
that is something to actually consider, because if I'm honest, a lot of these have been fine. I mean, I think we can safely say the worst one was the one that you started off with.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We don't talk about that one.
We're not going to talk
No,
about that one. We're
the
gonna
original
compare
one
these.
is the yacht. Is the worst one.
Yes, well that one didn't even make it to the starting line.
To the direction.
I'm zooming in the...
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh no. Yeah, defo Captain Slow.
Yes.
I'm coming in second.
Do I need to change my boat?
Honestly, yeah, I wouldn't say that's the best choice considering she's got a dinghy and I've got a canal speedboat.
Yeah, Fuzz, this is where you've gone so wrong.
I like this. Yeah. That's one way to
JJ.
get in the boat.
Please. Can I please, Will? Can I?
Do it before he spawns another one.
My boat.
You know, you can praise me for getting rid of that.
This is one of those times where I think we're all just going to vote for our own boats because they've all been so equally balanced out and we've all enjoyed them.
Yeah, and mine was best on the shallows.
Yours was best on the shallows, I would say. I think Rob's was just very adaptable and mine looks the most stylish. And
Is that all I choose? Adaptable boat. That's all I literally choose nowadays.
you've actually chosen a boat which can pretty much go anywhere. But it is very expensive. It's not much cheaper than mine. Which either way, I would then say don't buy Rob's boat. If you've got that sort of money, buy this one. Buy the speeder.
But if you haven't got that sort of money either way for either of them, buy mine.
Yeah, I would honestly agree that the best one, the best value for money that you get is in the dinghy. I would honestly say that. We have actually made it alive and safe, more or less. We died a couple times, I think. Once. Thank you, Rob. And
Yes.
and we have enjoyed ourselves, I would say.
And I hope you enjoyed watching us.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed watching as much as we enjoyed doing. And the fact that we enjoyed ourselves, while that might be a terrible disappointment for the 81st Fleet, that's the end of... That's
I am
the...
not saying a word about the 81st Fleet.
Indeed. Right, before this gets too bloody chaotic, I think we're going to end it here. This was the first trilogy. Take care, or we'll see you on the next.